All right, guys, this is the end of the game. The Cowboys, they're leading right now 24-13 with a minute left. So Cowboys won the preseason game. Quickly, I'm going to go through what I thought was very good and not so good. First of all, MVP George Selvie. Oh my goodness! If this guy can do this against the first teams in the future, then we may have something here that will work very well in our rotation. I was extremely impressed with this guy. I was hearing his name come out of training camp a lot, but all I can say about what I saw out there was wow. MVP of the game, hands down. Philip Tanner ran like a monster, but however, that's what Philip Tanner was doing last year in preseason also. I need to see him in regular season do these type runs. Cal Wilbur. Again, I was hearing Cal Wilbur, his name come out of training camp a lot, and I was like, he couldn't get on the field last year. But Cal Wilbur really looked very good out there in his time out there. So I'm very interested in seeing what Cal Wilbur is going to be able to do from here moving forward. I was very impressed with what I saw with him. Joseph Randle. Randle started off real slow, and I was really eager to see what he could do because I didn't like his highlights and everything from college and whatnot. But he didn't start out very well, but he picked up steam as it went on, and he looks like one of those running backs that the more he gets the ball, the more he starts figuring out what he needs to do. He made some plays earlier, especially when some plays were blown up by missed blocks by the offensive line, Travis Frederick mainly. But he still made something out of that run. Speaking of Travis Frederick, he played pretty well. And that's what it made me mad, because they showed all his good blocks out there during the game, and Chris Collinsworth said, well, I guess he showed what he can do or whatever. But Travis Frederick got completely blown up on a couple of plays. I mean, bad when he was at guard. One play, the guy slipped his block and was back there at the quarterback with a blink of an eye, and then the other play he just got bull rushed back and just thrown back, and that's when Randall took off and went around the other way, and he looked very bad at guard at times. So I need to see more from our first round draft pick. If we're going to reach to get somebody, he does not need to be blown up like that. I can understand you missing blocks or not completing or some kind of things, but he did not look good at guard at all, and I'm not going to give him any breaks because he needs to perform like he's a first rounder. Ben Bass, I absolutely love Ben Bass. I told you about this from day one. I was a big fan of his last year in training camp. I told you about it when our defensive man, I can't think of his name right now, went down. When Crawford went down, I said Ben Bass is going to be able to, that I think Ben Bass might be better than him anyway. Devontae Holloman, South Carolina, the best state in the universe is South Carolina, and I love all people from South Carolina, and he represented my home state very, very well. Things I didn't like, Matt Johnson got hurt, and I didn't want to see that again because we need some help with our safety. And J.J. Wilcox, I was hearing so much from J.J. Wilcox, and I was really wanting to see some stuff from him. And he got really abused on one play, and then other plays he just seemed like he was running around without, not knowing where he is supposed to be or whatever. I need to see more out of J.J. Wilcox. And I'll try to tell people, because people were thinking that he's going to be this and he's going to be that, but he played one year at safety in college. It's going to be hard to expect him to do something incredible his rookie year. He did look good on special teams. That might be what he does well for us this year, is special teams. And then we'll work next year and the year after that into that safety position to become a very good safety, because he looks like he has all the tools to play the role. He just needs some time to figure out what he's supposed to do. Offensive line blocking is not good. Pass blocking is not good. And that scares me. And stopping the run is not good, and that scares me. So again, this game was good to watch, to see some individual things, but to take anything out of it, you really can. And the things that most of the fears I had going into this game, I still have the fears coming out of it. So so there's that. All right, man. I will come back next week with some more videos. I'm gonna try to get out there at training camp. I'm gonna try this week. I've got a busy week, but I'm gonna try to get out there. All right, guys. It felt good to watch our Cowboys, didn't it? It felt good to see that star. All right, holla at you. Peace.